All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first video on the Reacts channel. Syndicate Reacts, woohoo, celebrations, explosions. I am so stoked to finally be here and be posting a video on this channel. I can't believe we're actually a whopping 16,200 subscribers within like a week of making the channel, and I've not posted one video, so big pog chats in the comments right now, boys. That is absolutely amazing. Big shout out to everyone who's clicked that subscribe button. Now, you might be like, Tom, what kind of content on this channel are you going to be making? Is it going to be like other YouTube content, other videos, all that sort of stuff? And the answer is everything. I'm going to be reacting to, like, if people send me in a compilation of TikToks, or whether it be YouTube videos or other YouTubers or stream clips or whatever it be, I'm going to react to almost everything. But we did indeed say in the first video on my main channel that whatever the most upvoted video is in the comments, I would actually react to that. You guys chose a Life of Tom upload, which is a day in the life of Syndicate in Los Angeles. So if we actually look at this, 3.4 million views. This was uploaded in 2013. This is back when I lived in LA. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. It was fun to make. Subscribe to this channel and join me on my life adventures. Hey, look at that. Still repping Syndicate Originals, the clothing line. Oh, you better know. Links in the description. But yeah, this reaction channel is going to be like a whole new journey for us to go on. I will be uploading like Twitch highlights of me reacting to things, because that's usually where I make most of my reaction videos, because people submit them to me, I watch them, and then we post them here on this channel. So if you want to go follow me on Twitch, links in the description. But let's dive straight into it. I am getting used to this whole format of reaction content, so I'm sure when I keep stopping and starting it, you'll get pissed off with me. But hopefully we'll find a nice middle ground. Okay?
So it's time for another day in the life. Let's go for it.
You've got a treat. How's
Oh my god.
going?
All right, I think we're gonna have to end the video here. I'm getting PTSD. This dog bit me in the face and it hurt. I love the dog. Just
I could good. Eat it.
It is what it is.
Eat it.
Now I'm gonna say, I think
we're gonna have a sexual voice from now on. I decided, like, I'm sick of my Blue Yeti and I'm gonna pimp things out with this bad boy. So hopefully
that's this microphone right here. But yeah, for context, this is where I lived in Los Angeles. Absolutely loved it out there. It was a great time, great experience, great chapter of my life. But you know what? We all grow up, and then I moved back to the UK after I built my house.
it's gonna sound like audio porn.
No
Oh,
time for any
beautiful.
breakfast. I am waiting for my Uber to arrive because I am going to the dentist to get a root canal finished. So that always sounds like fun. Then I get back, I'm gonna put away the dishes.
Look at that view.
Hey. That is absolutely terrifying. That is Muzafuzza's training dummy, but it would weigh like the weight of a body, but it got soaked with water, so it weighed like twice as much. Fun story that you're probably not even going to want to know about this is I go and get the root canal. The same root canal that I got done in this video, I have to go and get root canaled because this place I go left a bit of tooth in the bottom of it. Nice. Yeah, they saw it on an x-ray and was like, yeah, we're going to have to drill this back out.
Time for a crown. And I'm drinking some sort of like naked.
Yeah, also fun story. When you get a root canal, it basically, they cut your tooth in half, drill it out, and then like put the base of a new tooth in. Then they put a fake tooth on top of it, and they're like, ta-da, this is now your metal crown to sit on your tooth. Yeah, I was eating a sweet once, and then I think I accidentally swallowed it. Then I coughed it back up, and then I lost it. And it cost me $3.5 grand from this place because I didn't have dental insurance.
Alright, so I'm done. I don't know if you can see anything, but I've got my crown put on.
Can't see anything.
And, I'm about to go home now, so let's do this.
I'm actually going to call myself out right now. I actually think this vlog may not have been done with an iPhone. This vlog, as I've always like gave myself credit for using an iPhone, this may have been done on an actual vlogging camera. We're at 1 minute 16 in, and I don't think any sort of interesting content has happened, but I think we're about to see a throwback in a second. Oh, here we go.
I'm gonna play my game.
Here it is. Zombie Killer Squad. Everyone always asks me, Tom, whatever happened with this game? And the answer is, we made it. We finished it. It was completed. This game got like 5.5 million downloads. It was absolutely so popular and did so well for us. But like, that was it. Yeah, we made an endless runner and that was it. We weren't going to continue it all that too much more. But yeah, for those asking, if you ever downloaded it, thanks for that. Appreciate that. You guys have no idea the impact that game had on our company for the rest of its future. Like, absolutely bonkers. I'm pretty sure this is going to be my Beats by Dre speaker.
Blasting these tunes now. I've just cut it open, but this is going to be like a...
It's an unboxing video.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, buddy. Look at this thing.
This was before, like, Sonos was a thing.
Look at it. This.
Look at that.
Awesome.
come on. This is known as the Syndicate song. It was a song of Lisa Mitchell x, I think it was, is it Niplo? I can 100% confirm it was Nilo. After 9 years, you would think I would have known that. But basically, the guy gave me the permission to like use the song in my videos. And if you search Syndicate's song 9 years ago, it's known as the Syndicate song. I've used it in so many of my sort of like albums that I've done and in the sound of syndications. But a fun fact, I believe Lisa Mitchell, who actually made, you know, the original song, like the lovely, like just the beat you're hearing rather than the remix, she got taken over by like a record label. And yeah, whenever I use that song now in any videos, I get a copyright strike for it. So I'd love to sort of like work out being able to use the song again. But that's why you don't see it in my videos anymore, because every time we use it, we get a copyright strike, even though we got given permission to use it a long time ago. So yeah, before I die, I'm saying it right now, I would love to meet Lisa Mitchell, the person who made that song. And if I could ever meet Nilo, that would be incredible as well. That would be an absolutely amazing thing. Another good song in the background. Look at me. I'm cleaning. Oh, yeah, the game is sure. Perfect place to pause this on screen now, as there's completely not a phallic object on the screen. Just for context, there was like 4 guys who lived in this house. There was T Martin, there was Gulglove, there was Jericho, and Muzafuzza. And these guys came together to make like the first ever content creator house. Like you hear about these like TikTok houses or YouTuber houses or vlogger houses. Well, this was like, I think actually the first of its kind, and it was a gamer house, and they called it the Gamer Shore after like the, you know, Geordie Shore and all that sort of stuff, Jersey Shore, and they made the Gamer Shore. And these guys set up as like a full business. But because I was always in America and going staying over at these guys' houses to like party or just to go and hang out with them and stuff like that, I ended up like, rather than going staying at a hotel, would like hit them up and be like, hey, I need a place to crash for like a weekend, a week or whatever. And they were like, yeah, sure, crash here as long as you want. That's absolutely fine. To the point where as time went on, I think T Martin ended up moving out of the house, but he was still paying rent for the room in case he was ever in LA. And I just said to him like, hey, can I crash there for a month, pay your rent and like move in for that entire time, so I could literally like leave clothes there and come back, you know, and have like my setup, like game and all that sort of stuff. And he was like, absolutely. So before you know it, after staying for like, you know, a few days or a week on the couch or in a spare room, I ended actually up just moving into the house. And it was one of the best decisions I ever made, man. Like when I lived here in the UK, I was building my house at the actual time, but as that was taking years and, you know, like to get even like the foundations done or building work done, it takes forever. I had this new chapter and experience in my life of being in LA. So yeah, there's a bit of context for how I moved in. I basically wormed my way in because it was much cheaper to stay with them than it was at a hotel, and it just worked out for the best. And I literally had some of the best memories of my life there. So let's jump straight back into the content. Oh man, me and this dog, we had a love-hate relationship. It was the nicest dog in the world, but it's a chow chow, so it's a one-person dog. This dog used to defend Tucker to the end of time. It would piss on my pillows. It would shit under my desk. Like, it would bark at my door. Long-haired sleeping monsters need not apply. Muzafuzza, the amount of people who ask me, where is Muzafuzza? What is he doing in life? The answer is, I don't know. Like, as I, like, came to my point of, like, my time being finished in LA and, like, moving into my own apartment, Muzafuzza, like, he, honestly, he moved out of the house. Like, he just got into a point in his life where he was, like, ready for the next chapter and was, like, right, needed to move out. So, like, he was moving out, moving on in life. And from that point, when he moved out of the house, I bumped into maybe, like, 2 or 3 parties randomly. Always, like, tried to stay in touch with him. But, yeah, I honestly haven't spoke to him in, like, I would say 5 years or something like that. Like, really, really haven't spoke to him for that long. I'd love to know how he's doing. Like, the amount of people who say, like, how's Muzafuzza? Because he used to make YouTube videos, and then he just kind of, like, vanished off the grid. So it was a bit sad that we stopped hearing from him, to be honest. And if you're watching this, Muzza, I'd love to know how you're doing, mate. Drop me a DM on the Twitters, and we'll catch up sometime. But this guy was amazing. Dude, Muzza was the laziest person in the world.
Can you hear it?
Typical LA stoner dude. Smoked weed all day.
Wake up, dude.
Right?
Wake up.
But he was just the nicest guy in the world.
Yeah.
And when our energies were on point together, like, he was just the funniest guy to be around. But he did love to sleep, and he did love to just do a whole load of nothing. Look at Tucker, man.
He's having a ball.
Look at Tucker. Such a good dude. I've got so much time and so much love for Tucker, man.
I'm having a family home.
Look at me. I was like the handyman of the house. I'd go around fixing the sinks, the light bulbs, all that sort of stuff, because I was like, hey, no one else is going to do it, so I have to do it.
Does it work?
Does it? Look at him go. Hey, listen.
Sweet. Time to
Who would have thought from fixing light bulbs in a house in America to building the house next door? Let's go, boys. Let's go.
No, you totally come in like I'm wrecking my... Look at the
on.
Oh.
Awesome travel boxes.
I can't believe this is the same microphone. All these years later, since 2013, all these years later, I've got this microphone still.
I should probably read the
Look at the dog, man.
Don't you try and steal
It's just a fluffy ball. Oh my
I know
god.
you kind. I know you're kind.
Oh my god, look at
He
him.
blends in with you. Yeah. It's the exact same colour.
So racist.
Wait, no, that
Whoa!
wasn't a racist comment. That was not racist.
How is that racist? I'm getting called out by Tucker. Do you know the best thing about Tucker was? Where my room was, I would open the door and Tucker would be there. But Tucker used to get up like every morning at like 8:30. I would stay in, and I still to this day, my get up time to make sure I'm up out of bed is like get up at 9:30, get out of bed by 10 or 10:30. Tucker would be up like so early, and then I'd get up and I'd hear him doing like his commentaries and stuff like that. He was on the grind for making content and streaming. Holy shit! Like props to Tucker, man. He was a hustler.
This is supposed to be a two-way relationship, dog. If you eat any of this, I'm gonna have to eat you. Okay? It's just the way nature is.
Wow, exposed.
And I'm sorry about the whole racism thing. Sorry.
Dude, his tongue was like blue. Now, again, just to pick up on the context, when I said to T Martin, who at the time, like wasn't living in his place in LA, and that's why I was staying there, and I started to make this house my home with like a fridge, a desk, a setup, a chair, everything like that. I think I even had like a sofa bed in there and stuff like that. T Martin was like, oh yeah, you can pay my side of the rent to live there for the month if you want. It'll cost you $350. But instead of paying me $350, all you need to do is get this glue off the wall. And if you're wondering what this glue is, you see this on the wall behind me, all this soundproofing. They basically glued it with like Gorilla Glue, spray glue, stuck it to the wall. But when T Martin moved out and he took it off, it left all these bits on the wall. So I moved in for that month and was like, yeah, I'll take care of it. But I couldn't find any decorators when I like told them to come in and give me a quote. They were like, yeah, we're not taking care of that. That's just too much of a hassle. I was like, what? So it ended up staying there. So I ended up paying, I think, T Martin his money in rent, or I just ended up going, you know what, mate? Can I stay there the next month, then the next month, then the next month, and just put off taking this off the wall? And then eventually I just moved in. And then I moved in full time, and then it was like, it wasn't a problem until I finally did get a decorator. I just went on like this app that, people build IKEA on. I think it's called TaskRabbit. And I just hired a decorator, and they came in, nuked it, and it looked like new. Now, I'm pretty sure the rest of this vlog is me just... Is this me streaming?
Live stream setup with the new microphone.
Oh my gosh. How many viewers are we streaming to there? 825 viewers. Let's go. And I tell you something. Is this before I hit 1 million? So I think I'm reading there 136,000 followers. Oh my god. We were actually the first ever person on Twitch to hit 1 million followers. I got a Guinness World Record for that.
Because it's my day in the life.
Oh my gosh! I did not know I filmed Alice in this.
Family and see what she's up to. And she's being an idiot and she's not even connecting the microphone, are you?
Oh my god! I used to Skype with my family and stuff like that. And the reason why I did is because there was an 8-hour time difference. So, like, I'd see all my family say, like, oh, the big hoorah when I was, like, going off to America. I'd go, like, they'd all get so upset, like, oh, you're going back to America, like, not going to see you again. Like, I love my sister so much. And then when I was over there was an 8-hour time difference. So, like, when I was waking up, they were pretty much going to bed.
Yes. Food. She couldn't even, like, change her Skype microphone to be able to talk to me. And that is a big wall of dicks, but...
I told you! Stop talking about the wall of dicks. And by the way, that is not a stripper pole. We did not have parties with big booty bitches stripping on the pole. No, didn't happen. Didn't work like that. Taylor, who was dating Muzafuzza at the time, his girlfriend, she was practicing how to pole. Like pole, not to pole dance, but pole. It's like a sport. And a weird story behind that is Taylor used to practice pole, right? And in the house, we'd all be playing shooter video games. And we'd all be screaming like, oh yeah, and idiot, I'm gonna kill you, like just talking smack when you're playing games. But all the neighbors who lived around us, because the walls in America are made like paper thin because they don't need insulating in LA, they used to think there was like domestic violence going on in this house. And one day when Taylor walked out, because she'd been doing pole, she had bruises on her arms, like where the pole was and on her leg and all that sort of stuff. One of the neighbors came over to her and pulled her aside and was like, is everything okay there? Like, if you need someone to speak to, we're here for you. And she was like, what are you on about? It's like, we hear the violence going on inside that house and you're covered in bruises and everything. And she was like, no, they're just idiot nerds playing video games and getting way too into it. And I do pole. And they were like, oh my God, we are so sorry. But yeah, like even before I moved in, the first night the guys lived here, the police got called on them because the neighbor actually thought someone was getting murdered. I was always pretty cautious with how much noise I made and making sure my windows were closed. But these guys, holy shit, you think I'm loud? You should hear Tucker when he's live streaming it. Oh my God, that guy had to get an actual soundproof booth put into his building that he lives in because the amount of sound complaints he used to get. So, yeah.
Now I have to go
Crazy.
downstairs.
All the backstories.
Listen to the Wob Wob bass.
This is why I love doing these like reaction videos, because there's so many stories. Realistically, this should become a podcast channel rather than a reaction video, because I feel like my form of content of reacting to things is too long form for the internet. But it is what it is. And it's my channel. If you guys like it and you like my backstories, make sure you leave a like rating, okay? But you never know.
Now I've resorted to FaceTiming because she's such a spaz and doesn't know how to use friggin' Skype.
Is she there?
That's what my sister's like. She's the worst.
What are you doing, Robbie? Robbie, what are you doing?
Is he finally awake?
There he is.
Dude.
Oh my God, you're so blurry.
I don't want to see my nipples.
You're so blurry.
Oh, we want to see your
Oh,
nipples.
you know. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Dude.
Dude. By the way, this is why... Okay, not the nipples. This is why I loved Robbie. It was like, when Robbie was on form, There's just the funniest... Like, it was the friend that you'd be like, yo, you want to go skydiving or something like that? He'd be like, let's go do it. But you'd have to get him out of bed first.
Damn nips. Damn nips right there. All right, come on.
Damn
I'm
nips.
gonna FaceTime my sister.
The world's gonna see your nipples, Rob.
The world did see your nipples, and I feel like this is where I need to discuss a certain something. Okay, are you ready to be scarred forever? Because Orion's going to put it on screen in 3, that's 4, 3, 2, 1, boom. There you go. The amount of people who ask me about this, me, Muzafuzza, and Lance, walking around the streets of Los Angeles wearing Speedos, okay? The amount of women who would like sneak taking photos of us or be grabbing our asses when we were walking around like this was immense. I don't even know why we did it. I think I bought the Speedos and we were like, oh, we'll do it as a prank, like just walking the streets wearing Speedos. Why again? I really don't know. But this is the sort of shenanigans we would get up to. And we weren't even filming it. We just thought we'd do a test run of it and see what people thought. And we bumped into this guy making a video where he just like, look, he just bumped into us on the street whilst we're getting about. So yes, there was a moment in my time where I was getting around wearing Speedos. If you are scarred from this moment, I apologize. But if you like what you see, make sure you click that subscribe button. That is all I'm going to say. Back on with the video.
I'm sure of it. I'm sure they've seen him already. By the way, I got a night vision goggle. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Oh my God, I've still got that night vision goggle and it's actually sick.
Look at this. Poods, I'm leaving you a voice message because you don't reply to DMs.
No way. This is when right, crazy story. This is where me, C-Nanners, and PewDiePie, before I created the company 3 Black Dot with those guys, with like C-Nanners, us three, including PewDiePie, we're gonna set up our own network, like what 3BD was, but together instead. And as we developed and got like to the point of actually getting somewhere with what we were doing, PewDiePie ended up doing something different, and we went and made 3BD instead, which was just crazy. I think it came down to like an ownership thing. It was like splitting it 3 ways equal, but obviously PewDiePie was a bigger channel, so like it kind of deserved more. But when you're working with like people in a business partnership, especially to the degree we would be doing, it was just like better for everyone to have an equal share than it weren't like, oh, this person's got more, I'm not putting as much effort. But yeah, it never ended up working out, unfortunately. But yeah, this is me leaving PewDiePie a Skype message, like a private video message for him to watch for whatever reason. And also in that video that was uploaded on October 30th 2013, a month's difference is when I actually did the GTA live stream, which ended up getting 17.8 million views. Oh my God, that is crazy. And I'm pretty sure that's Nade Shot.
I love it.
I think it's one of his vlogs. Wow.
I'm just sat here, casually, leaving you a voicemail.
I left him a 2-minute 18 voicemail of me eating pistachio nuts.
A video voicemail. Because we're in 2013, and guess what? I'm eating pistachios. Because guess why? You didn't answer, did you? No.
Damn, calling out PewDiePie. What a bloke. What a bloke.
Alright, so I'm just
Oh
busy
my
at Skype,
God!
so I'm
Holy shit, man. This guy looks so different. Oh my God. Luke, back in the day when I think this is when Luke and I, before we'd even started 3 Black Dot together, I think it's when Luke worked at Machinima And this is before he when he wore glasses because he's also had laser eye surgery as well.
I've got to say hello, Luke.
Hello, internet.
Hello, internet.
This guy's a good guy. This is like my friend. This is this is
I
what
love
inspired
Luke.
me. This is why I want a beard. This guy's got there's me up there. Look at
Didn't end up working out too well because I still don't have a beard. Oh,
look at this beard and look at this.
I'm still trying to grow it and it's just getting nowhere.
Like hopefully one day
man.
I'll be able to have a.
I would do anything for a beard that epic. I'm gonna have to shout out Boaty here because Boaty's got like these grooming products where apparently you've got to like rub this thing up and down your face with needles in it and it opens like the hair follicles and helps your beard grow. I don't know. Boaty, hit me up. I need a big beard.
but only one day.
I'm not getting a beard transplant though. That seems weird. I think you pull like hairs from your butthole and then stuck it on your face. Ain't about butthole hair, chief. Nope. No
For the
thanks.
moment, I've just been on that YouTube grind of not actually grinding out making videos. I've just been chilling back watching some videos. I just watched Jack and Finn's bucket list video, and I tell you what, I've been wanting to go skydiving for a long time, and I feel like it's time for me to get it booked and get it done. But because I've just been to the dentist, it wasn't advised in case I clang my face together when I jump out the plane and my crown comes off. So I got another
Pussy. Jump out of the plane. Little did you know that at this stage in your life, you may not have been skydiving ever before, but between then and now, I've been skydiving 13 times. Dude, this was my favorite thing about living in LA. Where we lived in the house, we lived in like the nicest neighborhood ever. Like you could leave your front door wide open. You never have to worry about like thieves or someone breaking in or something like that. Like it was that good of an area on top of this hill. It's called Mountain View Avenue. It was gorgeous. The views were stunning. You were 10 minutes from the beach. Like it was so good. And me, Tucker, like everyone would always used to like walk to the shops. So me and Robbie on the longboards, just scoot around, and it was just mega, man. Like so, some of the best memories of my life. Like honestly was. But I can remember scooting along this road just to go to the shop, and setting up the. Oh, look at the angles! Oh my god! Vlogger Tom with the shots. Let's go, champ. Oh, this was the vibe at the Starbucks in the background. There was a deli shop behind you where I go get my bagels.
no jaywalking in the streets of LA.
No jaywalking.
It's legal.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well.
How
Nice cruise
crazy.
instead. I'm in no rush. I'll go around the back.
Jaywalking is such a
Back
unique
foot.
thing.
Let's try and see if we can find the back entrance.
Can I manage this? Hog.
Woo! Yeah. Made it.
Oh, do I go to Whole
I
Foods?
love that thing. It's cool.
I think I go to Whole Foods. Yeah. So Whole Foods, I don't know if you guys know what this is. This is like the bougie grocery store where instead of buying an apple for like £1, it costs like $5. But it was just so conveniently close, and you could just get like a lunchbox. Wait, what? Oh my god, I dropped my money on the floor. Oh my gosh. Oh, what I would do for a Hubert's lemonade. If that exists in the UK right now, could someone please let me know where I can get it from? Shiza. That was the best lemonade I've ever had in my life. Hubert's lemonade.
There ain't nothing better than a Hubert's lemonade.
No way.
It's one of the tastiest things there
Yes.
is ever.
So good.
How cool is this in LA?
What?
These lemons just growing on trees outdoors.
When life gives you
That's
lemons.
absolutely crazy.
Made lemonade.
Not lemons. I would assume so. You never know.
Dude, so beautiful. By the way, these houses, you might not think they were worth a lot of money, but like, oh my god, you're talking like £3 million houses. Like pounds, not even dollars. £3 million houses around here. We lived in a really nice neighborhood, and to say I was staying in this house in LA for $350 a month at first, and then I think it went up to like $700 a month when someone else moved out. But like, oh my god, let's pause it for a second. But that wasn't bad. Like literally, when I got my own apartment by myself, it was costing me $3,500 a month. That was like close to like £2,100 a month in the conversion rate. It was crazy expensive. But I had a house with AC, and this one we didn't. But look at this. This is why LA was nasty. You see that like gray, like just smog? That was legitimately smog. That was the pollution of LA. The air quality out there, man, was bad. Very, very bad. Ooh, did not like it at all, man. I swear that took years off my life. Easily.
After sweating my ass up all the way home.
It was a big ass hill to get home.
It's time to go mining some diamonds. Robbie's room to borrow Battlefield 4 And he's dressed like a like a
Just
mini
like Yoda.
Well, no, not a mini Yoda, a tall Yoda. But thanks, Robert. I appreciate it.
Bro, look how
Ow,
clean his room was, man. This is like a nerd's gamer's wet dream. It's beautiful. He had his setup for making videos, his gaming setup, all his belongings. Like, oh my
Just
god.
walked into the door. No, my shoulder blade. There we go. You can hear him playing League, but
Yeah, you see what I mean? Hearing Tucker, like he was really, really loud. Crazy story. See this here? That was not ours, but the house next door. Some guy moved into it who actually worked. I don't know which film franchise, but I think he was the sound editor or the color corrector for like high end movies, like really, really high end movies, because that was like a £3 million house, like $4 million house next door. And yeah, we used to see from like in the backyard when we were there, you could see when he had his doors open, in like using the color corrector things on screen on like high end movies. I think like Warner Brothers style movies or something like that.
There we go.
Mental.
You can hear him playing League, but I brought
Really big deal.
because I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna get my jam on. I'm gonna pwn some noobs. I can't see anything right now.
Apparently, I wasn't
I'm gonna stream
playing
this for 2 hours
Minecraft
on
anymore.
YouTube, so you guys will probably see that. I always play new games on YouTube just because I like doing that, and then I'll play it afterwards in the future, just on Twitch or something like that. So I guess I'll see you guys then. Luxury of video games nowadays is that they all come with huge installs. Like GTA came with a 7 gig install, and Battlefield 4 comes with a 2 gigabyte install. So
I'm complaining about 2 gigabytes, bro. If only this Tom would know about Warzone updates. Oh yeah, you know, just a casual 120,000 gigabytes. My God, what was wrong back in the day with buying a disc from the shop, putting it in, and just playing it? It coming with the updates. Like now, mate, you need a whole new hard drive with your game just to play the thing.
if you don't have an Xbox or you have an Xbox Arcade like console, not gonna get you very far. So I'm just currently installing this bad boy, and hopefully it's gonna be good. So I'm gonna
Love
stream it
Battlefield.
and hopefully
I still
kick
play
some
it today.
asses and probably rage a lot. So let's see how this goes. I'm pretty rusty. We'll see. All right, so I'm done streaming. I streamed for almost 2 hours,
Look how bad that wall is in the background, man.
and I've got like headset hair, we call it, in the gaming industry, and I'm full of it, and it's time to go and chill out for a bit. I played for a while. You know what? It was fun. I liked it. I enjoyed it. You know, it was a good amount of time I streamed for. I'm gonna eat some classic donuts now.
Oh, they were so good.
Some American fatty style donuts, and yeah, I'm just gonna chill out. I'll see what the guys are up to. I like trains, and Muzafuzza's playing Battlefield now, not me. He's decided to take on the ropes of playing the game.
I just miss this guy so much.
And he's not doing very well.
They're gonna be
I
like,
miss him
why
so
was he in
much.
that Jedi robe all day? I'm gonna be like, I don't know.
You do have a reason though. Tell them why.
I'm gonna be like, I don't know. It's just because he was just so lazy.
I don't really.
Tell them why.
I showered, okay? And I never
That's not the
changed.
real reason.
I
He's
never-
lying.
I'm
Tell
still-
us why.
Because I like being naked.
Pretty much, yeah.
So Muzza was like the most unique like person in the world. Do you want to know a crazy story? So you know, like you've got like all YouTubers, like even like myself, who make money off like gaming videos on YouTube, and this I'm talking about like 10 years ago. Muzafuzza was the first ever content creator in the gaming scene to make money off gaming videos. You see in the background, you see there's that logo that looks like a T and a G. Well, it says TGS, and I think it was like the Game Station. That was a network back in the day, like Machinima. And if you wanted to earn money, you had to upload it to their channel. But they had the ability to give people the ability to make money off their content. And Muzafuzza was the first ever person to do it. Like so many content creators like looked up to Muzafuzza because he was like, holy shit, he actually gets paid money for uploading YouTube videos to his own channel. Just so crazy how it all developed and changed to like, look how big gaming is on YouTube now, man. Like even us guys then, we were in like almost like the peak and pinnacle of our gaming careers, and we didn't even know how much bigger it could get. Just crazy. But as I was saying, Muzafuzza, he was that friend. Have you ever got the guy who's like, oh man, you've got to eat healthy and work out? Like all he would do was like eat healthy, drink healthy, work out, all that sort of stuff. And then it was all about like health and fitness and all that. And then he would just get high as a kite all motherfucking day. I love him. There's nothing wrong with it. Like it's legal in, you know, California and all that sort of stuff. Each to their own. Like I love a beer. It is what it is. But he was that fitness freak friend who just wanted to stay like fit and healthy and live longer. Just bonkers.
Taylor, Robbie's Mrs. Madame, just got back from work and just screamed at me she's got me a present. So I'm just casually waiting here with the Jedi to find out what my present is.
I already know what this is.
This is like the anticipation is killing me, so I'm gonna sit on the ball.
I know what it is.
instead.
It's like a little
The Yoda ball.
little jacket for me to wear
She
for
said I've gotta
Halloween.
wear it. So I'm assuming because we're going to HYDE Fest Day of the Dead, because
Day of the Dead, yeah.
I'm assuming she's got me like something to do with the outfit that I've got to wear that day. So it should be pretty good because I'm wearing like skeleton makeup and stuff. What is it?
It's a thrift store vest.
It's a thrift store
Oh,
vest.
I love Taylor. So these guys aren't together anymore, but Taylor was the
Heck yeah.
most amazing
right.
person in the world. And do you want to know why she was just like so amazing as well? She was so kind, she was so thoughtful and all that sort of stuff. But Taylor was like, she put her mind to something and she was like, yeah, I'm going to start doing this. Taylor started to learn how to be like, a masseuse, like a proper professional massage, like person. And I love massages, absolutely love them. So like when we go out to like the grocery store, like going shopping and getting all our food and stuff like that, say if the bill would be like, $60 or something like that, like she'd owed me, like say if I paid it on card, I'd be like, I could even take the $6 off her. I'd be like, yo, can I get a 1 hour massage instead? And she's like, yeah, absolutely. So I always used to get massages off her at the house. Like she'd set up the full table, she'd light candles, a full massage, and it was there and convenient. It was so good. Like, People would pay top dollar just to have an in-house living masseuse, and I had it there. She was so amazing. Like, she actually invited me to a wedding in America, and I couldn't go to it, but she invited me out to a wedding with the guy who she's with now. And I just honestly wish her nothing but the best. She's absolutely the kindest person I've honestly ever met, and she's so lovely. I wish her nothing but the best in life.
What?
You can hold that.
Yeah.
He's gonna look like a chipmunk from Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Is it too small? It might be too small.
It ended up being perfect.
Go under it though, like a white tee.
Well, I want to get. You don't have any
I wore a
buttons, right?
shirt.
Nothing like
It
he's taking
smells like popcorn.
It's definitely a thrift store.
That's my grandpa's, bro. You got that straight from my grandpa.
What?
Oh, check the class. Oh, ooh.
I don't know what you could wear under that. It's supposed to be like a tuxedo.
No, you gotta
You
do
can
like
wear
a
this with
button up.
anything. You just gotta be like super hench. You'd be like, pump up a bit before you go out. Like,
This is just the kind of content I used to film, but just a bit of as a spoiler alert, I'll search this. I can't believe I actually found it. So this is what I went wearing. I wore that little black top, the white shirt, the bow tie, and Taylor painted a skull on me. Mate, absolutely insane. That is what I wore. That's the event we went to.
Lift some weights. Yeah.
It's crazy how I've got context for everything on the
serious
internet.
face
It's
you
mad.
got on.
Ooh, nearly headbutted it.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Ooh.
So hench.
I just heard your knee pop.
No, I went.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I was gonna say if my knee popped then that might explain a lot. I've got a bad knee. I got literally the definition of a gammy knee.
Yep.
Don't twerk. Tom.
Yep. You definitely have to, put your butt out more so you can see the shirt better. That's how that works. I do.
That'd be cool. I'm not too sure what
Oh,
else.
I
you can wear.
miss
Just
Taylor
make it
so
on my
much.
own.
You need a button. You need a button up. I need to get you a red button up.
It literally
in the
smelled
wash.
like dirty old men. That's all I'm gonna say.
I live. It's kind of been average of what I do. Play some video games, maybe stream, like go to the shop and just chill out. But hopefully tomorrow I'm going to the Conan O'Brien show, which is really cool.
Oh yeah, I did go to the Conan O'Brien show.
Because they air it for episodes.
Can we just pause whilst I'm doing this outro? There's an Easter egg in the background you guys can't see, right? So obviously I used to go between the UK and the US like crazy. Now every time I'd go to like airport security, like you have to get rid of all your liquids, all that sort of stuff. But when you're through security, you can take it with you. Look there on the left hand side. Can you see that? That is a cold Lucozade. Well, it's not a cold Lucozade. It's a orange Lucozade. Every time I used to go through security, I used to fill my bags with the most amount of liquid you could to bring them through. And I used to import basically orange Lucozades into the US, and I would keep them in the fridge or like just stored there in like a cool place. And like for special occasions, like if I was like missing home, I'd crack an orange Lucozade and drink it. And still to this day, people are like, Tom, why are you drinking like Monster Energies? Like I thought Lucozade was your thing, and it was, but orange Lucozade went downhill because they changed the recipe of it. I'm saying this right now. Lucozade, you release the OG version of the sugary as hell orange Lucozade, and your sales will go through the roof. It might not be the healthiest thing in the world, but I'm telling you, people will buy them. And with that said, guys, I think we're at the end of this vlog.
You guys, but unfortunately, I'm gonna.
What's my outro?
Quit. And I love your faces. I guess I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys then. Adios.
Oh, I said adios. Wait, where the hell did I go from saying adios to sadios? I have no idea when that point in time was. But alas, ladies and gentlemen, we have made it to the end of the video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, make sure you leave a like, create, and click that subscribe button. Not every video on the channel is going to be me breaking down like one of my old videos. I'm going to be reacting to like whatever you guys send in, whatever the most thumbed up comment is, like the video idea or whatever content it be. I'm going to react to it as long as it's appropriate and I'm allowed to do so. So yeah, make sure you leave a comment, thumbs up some comments that you want me to potentially react to. And as like a community, we'll use like the comment section as like a Reddit to upvote things and stuff like that. And speaking of Reddits, I do actually have a Reddit. I'll link it down below if you want to go and post some stuff on there, because say if one day we build up enough content on there, I can go through it and just give it a watch and give it a react, because I know that's what people have been requesting a lot of. But guys, I'm going to end this with Kevin crawling along my fingers and say thank you very much for tuning in to this new channel video and this new channel adventure. It's going to be fun. It's going to be wild. I'm sure the format will change up a lot, and the way we do things will be completely different in like a couple of weeks or months time or whatnot. But yeah, thanks for joining me on the journey. You were the first ones here, and let's have a blast along this next step of our lives. So until then, much love to your faces and adios.